It's Dokken right here on your Classic Metal Show with a cover of the Alice Cooper classic with 18. And I'm feeling 18 here on the Classic Metal Show. I am in Studio B tonight with Chris Akin live, and we're actually sitting here face to face.
Yeah.
And Chris has gotten a big upgrade in the Studio B, so I want to welcome to the mic the newly christened mic. Chris's mic. Right here on the Classic Metal Show, my good friend and partner, Chris Akin. What's going on, Chris?
I'm like overwhelmed with all the technology here, man.
Yeah, you got a big deal going on.
There's like a lot of shit going on here. Now, look, this one here is not.
Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about that.
All right, we're good.
We're good.
All right.
Do I sound distorted at all?
No, you sound fine.
All right. So we're kind of working it out here a little bit as far as the equipment is concerned, but
Sure.
I got Chris all set up with a nice component rack, and he's riding and gliding in the CMS chair, so he's kind of leading the show tonight in a way.
Yeah. So, well, kind of. I mean, I'm doing what I normally don't do, but wow. This is a whole lot fucking easier than it normally is. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And if if we're having any sound difficulties, you people in the chat room will let us know, I'm sure.
Yeah, just let us know that Neely's too loud or I'm not loud enough or whatever.
Because we're dialing it in as we speak.
Yeah, we're learning on the fly.
Yeah. So I just wanted to make sure I wasn't distorted at all. I mean, you could probably on my channel on the board, you could turn me down just a tad.
That's this one.
The second one over.
Second one.
Yeah. Because all right. That seemed to take the distortion out.
So we're good here?
I think so. I think we're good.
And I'm good here?
Yep, you sound good to me.
All right.
So anyway, you're going to have to just bear with us because we're playing with new equipment here.
Yeah. Hey.
Well, Rich Thomas in the chat room says both of us coming in nice and clear.
Well, thank you, Rich.
All right, very good. But anyway, it is a rare occasion where I make the trip over to Ohio, and to be honest with you, I just got sick and tired of the mamby-pamby fucked up equipment over here. So so I spent some of the hard-earned payola that I've gotten recently, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to hook my friend Chris up. I'm going to give him a professional setup. I'm going to make it easy for him.
Yeah, and now this is like a studio. This is almost... It's like the retarded version of your studio.
Right.
It's good.
Now, Carolina says you're just a tad quieter than me, so you can turn yourself up on just the board a little bit.
Okay. It says, yeah, I'm getting emails too. It's on the board. I'm now at 50%.
There you go.
Hey, friends, how we doing here?
That sounds better.
Is that better?
It sounds better in my ears anyway.
All right. Well, I'm sure everybody will tell us. That's okay. That's what this segment's about. Isn't it? We always just fuck around in the first segment anyway. We might as well just fuck around and get our equipment right.
Does Neely have a cold? No, I don't have a cold, but it is allergy season, so the nose is a little stuffy. I apologize for that. Yeah. Yeah. Well, my nose doesn't quite do that. It goes. Yeah, it's not quite like that. So I won't be sniffing any pussies tonight.
Now that would clear your nose, depending on who it is.
Yeah, well, if it's bad enough to break through my congestion, then it's you better not touch that.
You just need a back of the dumpster iodine smelly pussy to fucking clear your nose.
Exactly. So there will not be any smelly pussy tonight.
No,
for me. So if I can actually get a whiff of it with my nose a little bit plugged up tonight, then. That's probably a good indication. I probably should avoid that.
Yeah, I would say. If you see that Mirage steam coming off her drawers, then it's like, all right, put your pants on, honey.
Exactly. So I think that would be a good indicator to stay away.
Yeah. If you saw that, you wouldn't even try to smell it now, would you?
No. Absolutely not. So anyway, Chris and I, we've been working here in the studio, or at least I have. For the
I was going to say, don't put me in that.
I'm trying to give you a little credit here.
Don't give me any credit. Let's call it the way it was. You showed up here at 4:00. It's now 9. I sat over in the corner and spent the whole afternoon texting, while you sat over here slaving. And then at 8 o'clock, you left, and I played my faggot ass tunes.
Right.
And and then I was like, oh yeah, I'm ready to go.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyway, you could probably just turn your gain down just a touch. On the board.
All right.
And
hey.
Yeah, we're probably about even now.
All right. Good.
So
let me turn myself up just a little bit because I can't be even.
Oh well. I mean, since you are sitting in the lead chair tonight.
Yeah, I'm in the lead chair, so I need to be louder.
Exactly. So we cleared out the space, and Chris has got a whole new broadcast desk.
Yeah,
and he's sitting there at his big screen.
I am. And this is like amazing.
I know, and you don't have to do anything, and he can have guests in the studio and just reel out the mics and just ready to go.
Now let's just tell the people the truth. You literally color-coded this thing.
I did.
To the point that it's like, all right, Chris is a fucking dummy. And since he's such a fucking dummy, it's okay, plug in blue and turn up blue.
Yeah, exactly.
To the point that you bought, not only did you buy
color-coded cables, but I got color-coded windscreens too.
So there's no way I could fuck it up. Although I got a feeling what's going to happen here, dude.
Yeah.
I'm going to get drunk one of these nights doing the show, and somebody's going to mess up all the windscreens. So it'll be like a blue windscreen on an orange mic or on an orange cable, and I won't know what the fuck to do.
Well, for those of you who have any gearhead acumen, what I did here is I set Chris up with a component rack.
Right.
And one of the components in the rack is a mic mixer, because periodically when Chris and I don't do the show together and he's got to bring in some guest hosts, he sometimes brings in 2 and 3 and maybe even 4 people.
Sure.
So I got him a 6-channel mixer. And not only did I get him the mixer, but I got him 6 separate colored cables to correspond with each channel. Then I marked the channels with the corresponding color, and then I got him windscreens for the mic to correspond with the color of the cable. And that way the dial on the mixer and the cable and the windscreen will all match. So whoever's loudest or needs to be turned down or whatever, he can just look at the windscreen, look at the mixer, and find that color code on the mixer and goes, that's the dial to turn up or down.
I understand that's also how they teach Down syndrome kids to eat. You use the blue fork and you use the red fork.
But we're 21 years into doing the show, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to make this as easy as possible,
right?
And it seems to be okay.
Yeah, this is great. I'm not, all kidding aside, this is really fucking cool, dude. I feel like I'm ready to launch the space shuttle or something. There's like all kinds of lights flickering over here.
Well,
and
being that you're the social media guy, I'm sure you'll be taking some photos and posting it on the Facebook. And
sure.
Yeah, here's my new setup, dudes.
Yeah, pals.
I got a new setup in Studio B.
Yeah, and it's cooler than yours.
Yeah.
Well, not yours, but
yeah. So anyway, we're here and we're testing it out, and we just finished up about an hour before we went live tonight, and I think I got it dialed in all right. So
yeah, it's great.
I think it's all right.
I'm getting texts and messages, and everybody's saying it sounds perfect. Audio sounds great. We sound well mixed. So I guess we're there.
All right.
Good.
Now you understand how easy that is.
Yeah, it really was pretty easy.
So I would hope to think that I learned something over my 21 years of doing this show.
Well, and it's obvious I didn't, but I needed you to come in and learn it.
That's all right. That's all right. It's a chance for me to break away from the home and break away from Studio A and come down here and hang out a little bit.
Yeah. So you literally just said, fuck it, I'm out, huh?
Yeah.
Look at you.
I just I'm just going to do this.
I guess once you start making those 5 and 6 figure checks like you are, then you're just like, I think I'll just I'm going to travel this week because I can. And next week, I'm going to go to M3.
I am. I'm going to go to M3 next week. I'm flying out on Friday. I'm going to go join up with the bands on Friday night and Saturday and hang out and, party.
I'm just going to be hobnobbing with the band.
And then when Bob Nalbandian has his screenings of his next Inside Metal documentaries, I'll be jetting out to the West Coast.
Probably a private jet by then.
Yeah, just take care of that and just go out and hang out.
You're getting to that point with that job where that'll just be just 1 week's pay.
Exactly.
Whatever. Get me a Cessna, fuckface, and do it now.
Exactly. I'll just fly out, enjoy a weekend out in L.A. and hang out with the Bob Nalbandian and, whomever else shows up to these things.
I can just see before long it's going to be like, hey, is that Boone's Farm in this fridge? Get that shit out of here.
Right.
Get me some fucking good wine.
Right. And, I also put your... getting back to your equipment, I also put your mic processor in place.
Yeah.
Which I think you like.
Dude, I sound all...
ballsy.
Ballsy.
Yeah.
Somebody stuffed some grapefruits in my fucking shorts today.
There you go.
It's great.
Yeah. So, good. I'm glad it worked out. I'm glad you're happy with it. So, Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
It's a present you didn't even have to open.
Well, good. It must have been sitting in your closet.
It was.
Never was opened.
Exactly. So, speaking of presents,
sure.
Our good friend Ozzy Ace from Australia sent us a package, which we're going to open tonight.
I'm looking at that box, and I will take a picture of it. Can you grab that real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Grab that real quick, and I'll talk while you grab it. This box, from looking at that box, it looks... If you were a TSA guy, wouldn't you stop this box from coming through? I mean, it looks like a fucking bomb. Let me take a quick picture here. Snapped. There we go. One more. All right, it's going to be a visual show tonight, people. All right, I got it. All right, he sends this box. Where did it come from, Neely?
Australia.
So he sends this box from Australia to us. And I'm not going to lie. When you walked in with it, I was like, is that fucking thing ticking?
Well, the thing is, it's black.
Yeah, it's all black.
It's a black box. It looks like Halloween. It's got orange tape, and it's a black box. So, Ozzy called the show last week, and he's like, did you get the present I sent you? So I had to go to the P.O. box this week and check it out, and sure as shit, there was a box for the Classic Metal Show.
Yeah.
So I grabbed it up and I trucked it with me, and we're going to open it on the show tonight.
Yes,
live.
we will. We will do some Facebook Live. So if you're not on our Facebook, go ahead and sign up or open a separate tab and get set up for it. It is, what are we? Facebook.com/thecms. Is that right?
The CMS, yes.
Yeah. So it's Facebook.com/thecms. The pictures are there right now of the Ozzy Ace box. It's I'm telling you, dude, you walked in with that box. I was like, what the fuck is that? Is that picture? There they are.
Well, we'll open it, during a segment tonight, and
all right.
we'll see what Ozzy sent us.
And hopefully it's not anthrax and we die on the spot.
Exactly.
That would suck.
Yep, I agree. So anyway, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
And we're going to let everybody see us open it.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
So that'll be cool. And we got the normal shit that we'll talk about that we talk about here on the show.
Yeah.
And people have been sending stories and asking us to comment on things and whatever.
Yeah.
And we got some interesting comments on the segments from the show last week.
We did.
And so we'll share that with you.
Of course.
It was a good show.
I thought it was very good.
It was a fast show. It went very quickly.
Yeah, because we did, 7 hours?
Well, close to it. Close to it. We gave you bonus time last week.
Because I noticed in your segments when you cut it up, there was like an hour 10, an hour 5,
well,
an hour 20.
Yeah, exactly. So I tried to keep it together to where it made sense.
Right.
So sometimes cutting up the show isn't easy.
No.
I'm gonna.
Achoo! Achoo!
Yeah,
I'll do it for you, no problem.
Allergies kicking in a little bit,
Right.
So I don't have a cough, but
Achoo!
God damn it! Wow. Yeah, little sneezing going on there.
Probably all this dust in this fucking
It probably is.
in this fucking shit box that I
Now,
have for a studio.
What is with that chair sitting at the front door with all that hair on it?
I got to get rid of it. My daughter brought it over here
Yeah.
to like, I don't know what. I don't know if she was storing it because she didn't have room or something.
But
it was
she
like,
couldn't knock the hair off of it?
no, she did, but that's been sitting there for 6 fucking months.
Oh, that's disgusting.
I know, it's got to go.
Yeah.
It's maybe Tuesday, it just goes right to the garbage.
As soon as I saw that, my nose started running. It's like, holy shit.
Are you allergic to cats?
Oh, I'm allergic to anything, dude.
Oh, well, you know I have a cat.
That's probably what it is. That's
Yeah.
probably why I'm blocking all up here.
Well, I have nose drops.
Well, where is the cat?
Michael's room.
Okay. I didn't realize you had animals running around the house aside from this stray girl you bring in now and again.
Would you? You're killing me.
This stray girl. I got to get a Kleenex, dude.
All right, I can wing this. In fact, fuck winging it. How about if I just play some music? Because Neely's like dying here. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to start off with some music tonight. Neely is going out to M3. So I am going to play some bands that are at M3 this week. This is Junkyard. Junkyard is back. They have a brand new album. It is called High Water. And we're going to play something nice and pleasant from that.
All right, what are we going to play?
We are going to play a song called We Fuck Like We Fight.
All right. We're fit to fight and fuck.
That's right. So here it is. It's brand new Junkyard.
Exclusively here on your Classic Metal Show.